Good morning, everybody. So a couple days ago, I got up and I looked outside. The bird feeder was knocked over. It usually gets knocked over by the deer, so no biggie. However, when I went out, I noticed it's broken. So there's a chunk of plastic. The whole thing is just plastic, but there's a chunk of plastic that has totally been broken off. So, yeah, I'm going to go out and I'll show it to you, and I'm going to see if I can fix it today. Actually, before I do that, I should let you know our cold snap has stopped and we are going to get up to +3 today. Right now we are -3. But I'm thinking even with the plus temperatures, I'm going to be using a Gorilla Crazy Glue. So I'm going to bring the bird feeder in the house because I'm thinking it'll cure a little better inside at room temperature than it would outside at 3 degrees. And we're not supposed to hit 3 degrees until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something, or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Hello, my girl. And yeah, I don't know how long we'll sit at that temperature for, so I think it's best to just bring it in the house. All right, so that's the plan. Let's see how it works.
Alrighty, so as you can see, the bird feeder, aka the bird bath that I have turned into a bird feeder, has been knocked over. The area is covered in bird seeds, shells, and little animal tracks. So a piece actually, like a chunk, broke off, and that's why the base will no longer stay put. I'm trying to give you a better angle here. There you go, so you can see there's a chunk missing. So it's over here. So luckily I did find it. It didn't go very far. And as far as I'm aware, it's the only piece missing, and I put it where it should go. And yep, sure enough, that is the missing piece. So I think I'll be able to glue it back together. I hope so, anyways. Yeah, the hard part is going to be to get it out. I have the base of the bird feeder tacked down with some tent pegs. So I don't know at this point how frozen the ground is. I mean, the ground was pretty soft. This is where my large pine tree was, and so the ground is mainly pine tree chips and soft soil. So the pegs were put in no problem, and in fact, they kept popping out. However, with winter being here and with it being so cold for so long, I was pretty certain that the ground was pretty frozen. So there didn't appear to be much snow covering the base, so I just started to kind of move it with my boot here, just because the dark color of the bird feeder tends to attract the sunlight and make the area warmer. So not so much snow, but a fair bit of ice. It was melting pretty good, but not good enough to clear it out. I tried moving it with my hand, it did not work. So, after kicking some of the snow off of it, I still couldn't move it. So, here I am. I'm following the deer trail over to my garage so I can find a shovel. So it's kind of neat walking in the deer trail across my yard because yeah, it's pretty handy. It's like, thanks, dear. Thanks for making this route for me. So I grabbed the shovel and I was not thinking. It was nice and the temperature was going up, so I did not grab any gloves because I figured, oh, I won't be outside for very long. Well, turns out I totally forgot that the shovel handle is metal. So even though it was only about -3, -2 at this point, my hands were freezing. And then I just decided, well, I'm just going to push through this because um, if I go in, get some gloves, and come back, I mean, I'm probably going to lose my motivation. This is not going to take me long. So the first thing I did is I used a shovel to clear the snow away and to remove the the tent pegs. So the one came out not a problem. The other one I had to pop out with the shovel. I cut here because there was someone walking their dogs in the background and I was having issues with blurring. So after removing the tent pegs, I just moved a little bit of the snow around until I could get the shovel under the base and pop it up. There it is. So it popped up. I knocked off the extra snow, ice, little clumps of dirt that were attached to it. And yep, I am good to go.
All right, so there's the components. So this is the base. This is the part that broke. I've got, or I was using tent pegs to kind of hold it down and prevent it from tipping over. And of course there's the bird bath part that I fill up with bird seed. And the shaft or stick or whatever you want to call it, base. I don't know. Alrighty, let's see if I can glue it back together. Alrighty, so I put everything in the bathtub to thaw. I'm gonna leave it for about an hour, let everything get to hopefully room temperature. Then I'm gonna clean it off and I'm gonna try to, yeah, glue it back together. So I was debating moving it, and Olive has been checking it out for the past, I don't know, about 10 minutes or so. She's fascinated with all the smells. Twig doesn't care though. She's off in the kitchen. I think she's eating. But yeah, is that interesting? Okay, well, you enjoy all the sniffs. Well, hello. You're not interested in the bird bath? No? Okay. Oh, you're just interested in getting some lovin's. Just getting some lovin's? Okay. Yeah. Sniff my hand. Where was I? What was I playing with? Yeah. Okay. So this is the glue I'm going to be using, the Gorilla Super Glue. Caution. So, all right, so that's what I'm using. Let me see if it works. Okay, so it's been a couple hours. This is all put back together. I did not glue the two pieces together. I did glue, let me show you. So this is the piece that came off. There's still a crack right here, but I glued it all back together, and then I just screwed this part into this part, and it's holding. So hopefully we don't get any significant cold snaps, but it looks to be pretty good. So I'm gonna put it back out. Okay, time to fill her up. All right, so she's back together. She is filled up. I've also spread around some other food in various places so the squirrels don't bite. But yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. So that is it. I'm falling over into the snowbank. That's it. I hope you guys stay happy and healthy until next week, and I will talk to you later. All right, take care. Bye.